yelling with his bald head all over CNBC and like, buy, sell. Dude, I trust the hell out of that guy. I think that guy cuts it the way that it is. And I've trusted him for a few years, even before I started trading stock. Well, when I got it so much into my head that there's a cabal, there's a problem going on, there's something going on. Last Friday, he comes out and he comes out with a report like, you guys hit the home run. Don't go for the grand slam. Just get out of it. Just get out of it. And you know what I said? Because I was clicking everything. I was watching everything I could. But my head turned into not, this is more information. It turned into, and this is why this is so scary and why I want to make such a point of it. It turned into, oh, he got bought out. Oh, Jim Cramer's trying to tell me to do the smart thing, but that's just because he's on their side.
Right.
He's part of the hedge funds. He's part of the problem. And I completely lost my wherewithal, right? I completely lost my wherewithal of the trust that I had in him over the past 10 years, because in this moment, I wanted to believe that there was something going on.
Right.
And that's what I want to say. Like, as we had our rabbit hole conversation, I was like, how do people turn so quickly? How do they change so quickly to be conspiracy theorists? And I literally experienced it myself this week.
Sure.
Now I did stop myself from it. And I'm talking about it openly now, and it was only a 5-day process, not a process of let's go storm the Capitol and kill Nancy Pelosi. But I get it. And that's really what I'm trying to drive at.
Right. No, I get you. And it is very important to have that wherewithal to distinguish what you want to believe from what is a rational input from other sources.
What I want to say is that this is just to wrap this up, and just to end the show, let's call this a one for the road, because I don't think we've done this in a while. So let's wrap this up on a one for the road. And what I'm going to say is, like, not everything is a conspiracy.
Yes.
But what I want people to do some research on and to look into is the fact that in the stock market, every transaction has a buyer and a seller. So money does not disappear in the stock market. It simply transfers hands. There's no creation. There's no destruction. So if you hear about a stock market crash, that simply means that somebody else has the money that you once had. So now let's extrapolate this. You might hear a lot of talk about bubbles and say, oh, the market's too overvalued. The market's too overvalued. It's too overvalued. It's got to crash. When they say too overvalued, all they're saying is that people believe too much in a company. So they've been piling their money into it. And what the brokers do on Wall Street is they go, this went so high, and it keeps going higher. At some point, I got to take my money because I don't want my value to just be on paper. I want that to be dollars. So they allow it to grow, and then they take a short position, which, look that up if you need to. That allows them to make money on the way down, right? Now, they can also get the stock cheaper, or they can keep driving it down. So, in my theory, every stock market bubble, every stock market crash is simply a siphon from the pensions to the hedge funds. Because they say, this got too overvalued, let's crash it. They all sell. Your mom and dad lose money out of their pensions, and the hedge funds, gain the money off of the short sale. And no stock market crash ever needs to exist. The stock market should consistently go up. It's just that some companies should go up faster than others. That's it. The crashes are bullshit. It's not a conspiracy. It might be. I don't know, but do the research for yourself, and that's what I want to leave it on.
Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. This has been The Loose Stool with Matt and Nick. We thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, that's the word I was looking for, that is at Loose Stool Pod. If you'd like to buy us our next beer, we'd be ever so appreciative. That is patreon.com/Loose Stool. And hey, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. That is loosestoolepodcast@gmail.com. Alrighty, creeps. We hope you're doing well out there. You take care. We'll see you next week.